Greetings and welcome to I Am Powered by Love TV. This is to me, to all my lovely friends out there, Reiki, Reiki, Reiki. We're going to put some Reiki on it. And to all the beautiful humans tuning in for the very first time, this is I Am Powered by Love TV. Pick a card. This reading today. Okay, boots. This one is serious. So grab your big girl panties, okay? This is, will our relationship reconcile? And I did this one a little bit differently. I don't know, because I'm new to doing pick a card. Because first of all, let me introduce myself to all the beautiful humans tuning in for the very first time. I am a certified spiritual life coach and Akashic record reader. So I channel through mediumship the Akashic record. So I never use cards. So if you were to typically call me for a reading, I would clean read you without a card ever and get deep into the insides of your mind and pull out all the details of your life. So for this card reading, this is about he or she. Will your relationship reconcile? So I have two stacks in one, meaning your version of the story and he or she's version of the story. And so we're going to go ahead and get started. And by the way, if this resonates with you, please subscribe, hit that notification. And also, I am a two-time Reiki Master, certified aromatherapist, as well as that Akashic record channel. I also teach people how to read their own Akashic records. So we're going to start off with deck number one. Ooh. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn the whole deck around. That's what I'm going to do. This is deck number one. We're going to start with this one. This is gold Sheen Obsidian. I don't know if you can see it with the light. Hopefully we'll get a better overhead view when we do the card reading. Gold. This is Rainbow Obsidian. Rainbow Obsidian encourages hope and optimism. So if you're wanting to know whether your relationship is going to reconcile, if he or she's coming back to you, and there's going to be a reconciliation, then this might be the stone for you. Also, because of the use of Reiki and healing and vibration in my work in universal law, crystals are a big part of my life. You will hear all about them right here, at least here, because I want, if you're going to be using them and working with them, I'm also going to be talking a lot about crystal grid work, how to really set up a grid to help you increase your vibration. But this is Epidote. I have over 3,000 crystals, so y'all gonna see a lot about crystals on this channel. Epidote and orange calcite with black tourmaline. So this is a trifecta stone here for you. That might mean something, you know what I'm saying? Epidote, it clears and heals and restores old wounds, okay? And that orange gives you optimism, courage, increased creativity, things that you need to reconcile, solving problems, forgiving old things. And where black tourmaline comes in and blocks old negative energies, trifecta. This might be for you. This is gold Sheen Obsidian, deck number 3. And it encourages self-confidence through self-knowledge. So I want you to close your eyes. I want you to focus on he or she. I want you to focus on how you are going to heal, restore, revive this relationship. So take a nice deep breath, close your eyes, and we're going to take a look at the cards overview really quickly so you can choose your deck. Really quickly so you can choose your deck. All right, and we're going to start off with deck number 1. This is my lovely friend. I don't know if you can get a look at how beautiful that rainbow is, so I'm hoping that you can see that, because I won't know until after we record this beautiful rainbow in the obsidian. And the rainbow there, the key about rainbow obsidian is that the depth of the darkness, this is the the stone of dark night of the soul. Coming through a healing journey and seeing hope and courage. And that's why there's a rainbow there. Is because you're moving from darkness into light, the vibration of higher color, higher vibrations. So that's deck number 1. Here we have that beautiful Epidote for which is the green here, inclusions, and that orange calcite. And then there's little spots of black in there, and that is the tourmaline for deck number 2. And then this is so beautiful. I wanted you to see this a little bit up close. That gold sheen, if you can see it on there, and that's what gives you that hope and that self-confidence. That gold is the self-confidence. So that, you know, obsidian is about the deepening of self-knowledge, self-worth, self-value, and then you can see that confidence in that gold sheen right on there. And that is deck number 3. So take a moment, take your choice, and all the timestamps will be dropped in the description box below. All right, and so this is deck number 1 for those who have chosen deck number 1, Rainbow Obsidian. All right, and so again, how I did these in this reading is for what will it take to reconcile the relationship. So this is for those in distant relationships that have already broken up, for those soulmates who are struggling or going through or have been divorced, and you still have a connection. Maybe it's financial obligations or children involved, and you still want he or she back. Or those twin flames that are looking for messages from the divine feminine and divine masculine. I myself, being a twin flame, I can tell you that reunification absolutely is mandatory, that both half of soul become individual, one unit, meaning the soul has to heal its whole self. They're two halves of a whole, but you have to heal your whole soul. So they both have to both be healed in order for unification to happen. Otherwise, you're like two polarized magnets. You're repelling each other the whole time. You have to heal to actually create an electromagnetic connection. So here we go. Now, what I've done is I created 2 separate stacks. So that way we're going to see this unfold. How this works. You see that? Okay, so now we're going to read these this way. Got it? All right. Okay, so don't be fooled by the imagery in the pictures here, okay? Of course, as you guys all know, all decks are designed by someone else with their intentions. And this is a wonderful deck. I wish I knew what it was. I'd tell you guys who created this deck. I really don't know. But instantly, the reason why they're telling me to tell you this is because don't let the pictures fool you, because this is the female energy here, and this is the male energy. He's playing it safe. There's been a lot of he's playing everything close to the vest, and this is an intention. This is for he or she. So for the woman who's listening to this message, this is the male, and for the man who's listening to this message, this is the female. Do you understand? Okay. So if you're the woman, this is you, and if you're you see what I'm saying? If you're the woman who's listening to this message, this is you. All right, so you got me? So his intention, he's already playing it safe. He always has played it safe. This is his modum operandi. Okay, this is how he operates in the world. He lives in the status quo. He assimilates. He does everything the way that everyone else does. He plays it safe. And this to you may look like complacency. Let me see how I could better say this. This person You like big fun. You like connection. Oh, girl, I have the perfect, I'm going to use my life. And I don't normally do this, but just for the sake of this reading, let me just break this down. You are the life of the party, and he don't ever want to go party. You want to kick it, and he want to stay home. Okay. He doesn't know how to connect to life, so he plays everything safe. He does just enough to be in a relationship, and this is why you guys are separated right now. You want to live. You like to enjoy. You like to discover. You like to travel, do cruises, vacation. And he just be like, you know what? Let's watch Netflix. Let's just chill. This is the type of person who has no or little few friends. And this is the person who knows everybody. And everybody knows them. Polar opposites. But this one, this is, excuse me. This is the truth and the beauty of who you are. This person is effervescent, okay? They are fragrant and floral. You can't tell a flower to dull its color or its fragrance. This is why we like roses. They have a smell, and it's beautiful. This is the person who's hiding and living in fear, who doesn't want to try anything new because they're accepting that life may hurt them. Let me put this to you another way. This is the person who says, life is always going to knock you down, so I'm not going to try. I'm just going to buy my nice little house. I'm going to be thankful for this, 2,000 square feet. I'm going to drive this nice little Volvo, and I'm going to run it down to 250,000 miles. I'm going to keep, everything needs to be just simple. Because if you try too hard, you may fail. This is an intention. This is a mindset. This is a way of living and being. This is the essence of who you are, and this is an intention. They don't intend to grow. They like to play it safe. You, on the other hand, do. Got me? All right. In order for this relationship to reconcile, this person is going to have to heal. And here we have the ascended masters. So we have Buddha, we've got Jesus, we've got Ra, we've got Saint Germain. So higher healing, deep forgiveness, deep cleansing, as well as awakening, a third eye and ascension is all right here. 4 of the highest vibrational ascended masters who teach and minister in specific type of healings to ascend one stage of consciousness to reach another. So this is deep healing here. You, on the other hand, you are vibrant, energetic, you are an action taker. And you can see this because success and happiness are flowing with you, which is why you are in the planning stage of life. You seize life. You see opportunity. You create synchronicities. And people and opportunities and places and things line up for you. Yep, 1 card missing. I apologize for that because 1 card was missing. Oh, no. Okay. No, that's right. So remember, they said that this person, this is an intention because they are afraid. This is the depths of the fear here, the dark thoughts, which is why spiritual healing, awakening, moving into a higher form of consciousness, letting go of self-sabotaging. So if this is someone that you already know, is this going to reconcile? You already know what this being said is true. This person, you want more from life. You were looking for a kindred spirit, someone that matches your vibration, your joy and zest for love of life. You are happy-go-lucky. You walk in optimism. You walk on Skittles and shit rainbows. This is who you are. This person, on the other hand, they, I know that's a funny way of saying that, but this is what they're saying, that everything about you is like a cornucopia of goodness. And this is why, you're moving and ascending and transforming and moving through this personal transformation of your life, and you can plan it now. And you're looking for the partnership. This person, on the other hand, needs healing because where they are and their intention is because they are so stuck in the deep darkness that they need spiritual healing. What it's going to take to elevate and attract your soulmate, the lesson right now is clarity. They want you to stop focusing on this person. You can't fix them. It's their requirement and law that we all manage our own frequency and energy. And they have to learn how to trust. This is why they play it safe, because they don't trust that life is going to support them. So how can they ever believe that you're going to be there for them when they don't even trust that anyone is they're lovable? They have to be inspired by love, so they have to trust themselves. They have to develop the truth and the connection within. They are looking for a sign to step out of the boat. They're stuck and trapped in life. They're looking for a sign to make moves and changes, and you have all opportunity. So the universe, your soul lesson in clarity is to walk in the light that you were in and stay in the flow of the life that you are currently creating, and don't hesitate any longer to move your life forward, because the opportunity to meet someone new is right here for you right now. Okay, these got turned around because this belongs here. This is definitely trust because it's lining up. The soul lesson here for the individual that you are attempting to try to create a reconciliation connection with is still trust. This situation for this person involves healing, and they are going to have to go through, again, this is why you chose the obsidian, it's because this stone is the stone of going through the dark night of the soul and coming out on the other side with rainbows. Seeing the light, walking in the light. You are already in the light. You've already done your transformation. You're already there, which is why the alignments are moving for you. You have opportunity. They are saying now reopen your heart for you to receive the energy of the love that you deserve, because you are worth it. You are worth it. And you earned it, by the way, because ain't that what we can say? And you earned it. Girl, you worth it. So here it is in the cards. There is no reconciliation here. Not at this time. And by the time this person gets ready, all the opportunity and synchronicities of you meeting the one are already available to you. Go for it. Keep that zest of life. Keep living, loving, laughing, shining. Don't ever let anyone dull your shine. And now we're going to go into the summary. Greetings, friends. So in summary, I want to share with you a little bit more about Rainbow Obsidian, and I use Rainbow Obsidian in Reiki work. You can check it out on my page. It's called Crystal Reiki. And so my very first piece I bought for myself. Crystals have a way of sometimes disappearing when you no longer need their energies. And so I lost it a long time ago, and so I bought another one, and this is it. And so I wanted to read to you directly from the Book of Stones. It says, Rainbow Obsidian helps one take a downward journey to the unexpected lights. For most humans, it's impossible to escape the prison of one's own wounds without going down. This journey into the depths is as amazing as it is necessary. As one descends, one finds one's forgotten pieces of oneself. It is left behind in each wounding. Reclaiming the parts and continuing downward, one may experience more emptiness, going deeper into the darkness before bursting into the sudden light. And so here is the depths to which they speak. The person that you are seeking to be with is shrouded in deep darkness, which is why you probably drew the dark night of the soul stone called rainbow obsidian. Continue holding them in prayer, and I'm going to be sending Reiki because they have a set intention, because they're too afraid and gripped by fear to move and change their life. They are deeply complacent because they don't feel like they're ever going to win. They have to call upon, as you can see by what the stone's meaning is, why these cards fell exactly how they did for the person that you want to connect with. They are going to have to learn to trust their own soul self, their higher self. They're going to need to seek signs and connect with this energy here of the ascended masters to pull themselves out of the darkness. This you cannot do, and no love and no marriage can be held here safely and securely. You, on the other hand, girl, you poppin'. Boy, you got it going on. You got mad, contagious, big success. You are vibrant. You looking and seeking for that kindred spirit, and it's on its way. That part now, this is true. Your soul lesson is to keep growing, to keep glowing, to keep shining. This is you. Create clarity. Stop living in the past. Let it go. They're saying that it's safe for you to look for love right now. This is your opportunity. All the success, and not just in relationships, but the reward and joy of life, engaging in it. You have a big, full life here. Go and get it. And it hurts when you have to make this choice, but the best love that you can choose is loving yourself. Because when you can make the decision to choose you, then you also open up again the vastness of the universe to pour that back into you, which is why they're saying, yes, the opportunity is now. Get the clarity. See yourself where you are and the winning that you're getting, and then ascend. You too are moving from one place of the old version of you. You're walking in the newness, but you're still trying to drag the past with you. No, it's time to let it go. Get clarity. Your soul is saying, clarify this. Hold on, what's your intention? You're going to do all this great goodness in 2020 and then drag this drama into 2021? Why? So, I'm Demi. I want to thank you for tuning in to I Am Powered by Love TV. And if this is you, and you are still also healing because of what's happened in this relationship, because this person is also codependent and needy. And also there's a bit of narcissism here, just so we're clear. They also try to make you feel guilty for who you are. I'm going to recommend revive your relationship with self-love. First, you got to heal and romance you. First, you got to respect you. First, you have to reflect in you and grow this self-love so you can have the type of clarity or cutting cords Reiki, A or B. But please look to the workshop. I'm Demi, and I want to thank you for tuning in to I Am Powered by Love TV. And if this resonates with you, please subscribe, then hit the bell notification so you can get all the wonderful content. Pick a card, our soul scopes, and so much more coming. As well as see the link below for the workshops. Sign up for a chance to win a free reading. And if you want a deeper view of what this means when they say move forward, and yes, the time is now, those opportunities are there. You want clarity on this part of your life for you, what's open up for you, there's a link below, also to all of our readings, but the YouTube special exclusive offer, that's there too. And I want to thank you for tuning in, my friends, and I'll see you next time. Namaste. All right, and for those of you who have chosen deck number 2 with the Epidote and Orange Calcite and Black Tourmaline, Puffy Heart, let's begin your reading. All right, and let's begin the reading here for deck number 2 with the Orange Calcite, Epidote, and Black Tourmaline. Now, I want to go a little bit deeper into the definition here for you. We're going to start off, because I don't think when we were setting it up, I really talked a little bit about the Orange Calcite. So it's the stone of confidence, playfulness, and innovation. It's also the stone of sexuality, the enjoyment of life. So Orange Calcite gets energy moving and encourages one to see old dilemmas in new ways. So again, this reading is about, will this, who's reconciling relationships right now? And, in your relationships, this is something that you would look for between yourself and your mate. So if you chose this deck, that could be one of the reasons why it stood out to you. Epidote does help you release old negativities, while it tends to help one bring more of what they already have. Meaning, if you're filled with love and generosity, you're going to receive more of that. So it also helps you, on the other hand, if you're also filled with negativity and doubts and jealousies and intolerance, you're going to get more of that. So it's an interesting stone to work with. So that's why here you see it infused with the orange calcite, because you're wanting to be filled with more joy and encouragement to move forward in life. So let's see if this brings a reconciliation in the relationship. So the other thing that's different about this particular pick a card is that the two stacks are divided. So we're going to go into the two stacks so we can see he or she. And then we're going to, oh, this is looking good. So now we're going to read individual energies, your energy and their energy. Okay? Here we go. You are both working hand in hand, and don't look at the pictures here as the meaning as far as, is this a woman? I'm going to describe the energies here. You are both working deeply on healing. Okay, so you are both working on letting go of old programs. The events of this year have unfolded to where both of you are arriving at a place where you're looking at the potential of who you can become. 2020 has expanded your awareness of self-discovery, self-love, and although you're not together right now, you are both simultaneously doing the individual work that you need. You're learning that you have the power of manifestation, that you have let go of some of your self-sabotaging, some of your self-limiting beliefs, and you are holding the future close. And they're going about this also, but in a different way. They're letting go of traumas and deep pains, and this was the conflict before. You solved lack and wanted to improve the quality of your life, and they didn't believe that they were deserving of a better life. Make sense? This is a new beginning, so yes, there is reconciliation. You're beginning a new journey. They're wanting to take flight in life. And here's where the hiccup is, okay? You are moving into the true love of self, and they're still battling these places where they believe that they deserve it. They're wanting to make moves and come towards you, but they are still struggling with their ability to believe that they deserve. So what is the healing lesson here? Yours is the ritual celebration of life. See, you are moving into a new beginning, things moving fresh. You're falling in love with yourself and who you're becoming. So celebration of your life now is the most important thing. And here, they are being called to go deeper into the aspects. Because remember, the epidote gives you more of what you are holding close. So you're already holding the energies of brand newness. So you have to celebrate, dance, sing, enjoy life, and all the peace as well as all the abundance, the synchronicities and opportunities coming, where they're still struggling with worth. So now their healing work, which they are working on it, they are still so they're having to step outside of who they believe they are and all their self-limitations, which is why travel is here. You see how astral travel is here, and that they are going on a journey? They're going on a deeper journey. Ooh, sorry about that. They are going on a deeper journey because they're still holding negative thoughts, negative self-limiting beliefs, but they are working on healing them. It's just going to take longer because more of it is still coming. It's still bubbling up. Is there opportunity for this to reconcile? Absolutely, because they're working on it. They are aware and they are moving. Travel means movement. And when the astral travel card comes, this is a deepening of the journey so that they can move past the place where they keep self-sabotaging. Yes, I told you. They want to reconcile. And this says within the next few weeks for you. See, you're working on the power of manifestation. So you are intentionally bringing them towards you. So they know this is the time to be able to also to have the conversations about what you've done and how you've let go. And also, there's things that you can do together in this journey. I'm going to recommend a family karma workshop, because here we expose the 7 top shadow work that blocks us from we are taught and conditioned into lack consciousness, and because we don't believe that we deserve it, we're working and operating from zero self-love, and you are healing too. So you can see the difference of who you've become, and you can assist here by holding those intentions, because when you hold more, as you just heard Epidote, the more that you hold the intention for them to heal, they'll receive more. And then you can put some Reiki on it, right? Because they want to say yes to life with you and to their own life, but they're still deeply healing. And you can bring this about by just opening up and being vulnerable and explaining, your journey and just being a support system. Last 2 cards here. I'm going to put this right here because this is the soulmate card. Yes, this is your soulmate. You have 2 yeses here within weeks. It is worth the effort, is what the cards say here. It goes on to say that great love is worth taking the steps that you're guided to take. So I am going to recommend this workshop because this is where both of you can deepen the release and heal and excavate those old conditioned beliefs, those old thoughts that were instilled, ingrained, and that you are also shifting from in yourself. Take it together. Visit us at IamPoweredByLove.com, because this is absolutely, I love this for you, because both of you are co-working individually on each other's self. We have to be whole to become one. So I'm loving that the energies right now that you're harnessing in your vibration and resonance, you're keeping them still, focusing on what you deeply deserve, and you love this person, and it's obviously there. The universe is saying, and your guides are saying, that right now you are soulmates. This is a match. So I'm super excited, and keep holding that. And so again, this is Epidote with orange calcite and black tourmaline. And if you want to know more about how to get these stones and so much more, reach out to us at I Am Powered by Love and AlluringElements.com. All right, so this is a dynamic reading. So in recap, you are both healing. okay? You are moving more into a space of new beginnings where this person is still struggling with the lack consciousness, not having enough, not being good enough, not being worthy. So they are traveling in a journey to and through this healing. So here's the travel card, and then also the healing card is astral travel. So we are moving, trying to move past this place. Do they want to be with you? Absolutely. That answer is a resounding yes. Let's see if we can put that there so you can see the yes. And they're telling you that you have true love and desires for this person. They want you to begin celebrating. Don't dim your shine because your mate and your life isn't whole. Embrace the glow that you've become. And this invites more of the love. And then you can harness more of the love. You also have within weeks. I can tell you that I love this card for you, but I want to make it very clear. What I'm hearing for you is that the reconciliation is more like March of 2021. Because it's going to take the person a little time, which is why I'm inviting you to share this workshop together. It is a great time to begin opening up communication and, you know, comforting this person and you know, when we love someone and they're hurting, we want to fix it, right? So the best way, and I teach this in couples, my couples therapies and treatments and twin flame coachings and counseling, that the best way to communicate is to allow the person the opportunity to see where this lack is in them, and then allow them the time to process. They're already on the journey of healing on their own. You are absolutely soulmates, and it is worth the effort to make. They are making their own effort, and you can confirm this and reassure them that they are taking the right steps. Encourage their continued movement. They are already moving in travel. They're becoming more and more aware of what more to release. And then you need to work. They need to work. You, he, or she needs to work together. And so the workshop is End Family Drama by Healing the Karma. But you can look all that up, and all the links are below in the description after the timestamps. And I'm Demi, and I want to thank you for tuning in. And don't forget, if this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, and then hit the notification, that little bell there, so that you can get all the new uploaded and content coming from I Am Powered by Love TV. I'm Demi. Namaste. Greetings, and we're going to get started with deck number 3. This is that Gold Sheen Obsidian. You've chosen it. And let's begin your reading. All right, deck number 3. This is Gold Sheen Obsidian. For those who have chosen this deck, let's begin and tell you just a little bit more about Gold Sheen Obsidian. So, you know, we were talking about, and here this reading again is, what will it take to reconcile the relationship, right? So this encourages self-confidence through self-knowledge. So when your channel is not clear of who you are, this stone helps you align all the way back to the source. And when one is aligned back, then you have the power to manifest. This is the overall. And then it helps bring one's hidden talents out to help one achieve success through their expression, self-love. Okay? Okay. Now, this is probably a little bit different in Pick a Card, because what I've done here, I was guided and told to give 2 different readings so you can see where both of you are right now. Whoa. This is going to be a doozy. I love it. Let's see. It's getting better. All right, so now we are going to read the cards. Now that you've seen the separation of those cards. Now we're going to go into the energies of you and your mate, your love relationship, soulmate, twin flames, those messages from divine masculine, divine feminine. Let's begin. I'm going to tell you what I told everyone else as well. Don't let the images, male or female, in the pictures deter you, because if you're a female and you're, looking for your male mate to return, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to distinguish which deck is which, okay? And likewise for a man. If you see a man in the image and you're a man and you want to know if your lady friend is coming back, I'm going to distinguish the images. And so to all my lovely LGBTQ plus out there, all those pans, you know who you are. I'm going to distinguish the energies. I'm just channeling it in right now. So just bear with me one moment so I can figure out who is who. This is okay. So just so you get an idea, this is for the woman who's listening. This is your male mate. So regardless of what your gender is, this is the other person in this reading. This is you. So if you're watching, this is you, and this is who you are seeking right now. Okay. And so this person is very tender, and I'm going to go as far as saying that this person is empathic, this person clairvoyant, clairaudient, and also probably working in spirituality, very health conscious. So if that kind of helps you. So their energy lends to loving support and nurturing. So their demonstrative love language would be more of the caretaker, the affection, very tender, very touchy-feely. And right now you are on, your whole intention is about fulfilling your manifest destiny, where this person is looking to just love. Okay, so here we have. So this is what the underlying causes are here. And so a lot of the underlying causes are, you are already in the place where you are moving towards the confidence through self-knowing. 2020 was a breakout year. You closed the door in 2019 and said, I've healed, I've learned my lessons, I'm growing it forward. COVID gave you a chance to reinvent yourself. And so you are moving through events of success based on determining your own path. And so you are coming to get to know a place about yourself that you didn't know last year. And so you are moving through and excelling and letting go of old energies of yourself. There's still some healing here for you to do, but you are doing the work. And you are leaving the old version of you behind as you're reaching to ascend into more success. But now, right now, Mercury retrograde and all the moons that we're having, the full moon, the new moon, the blue moon, are bringing an energetic, emotional expression right now. And you're looking back and saying, you know what? I really had someone in my life that really loved me. And I'm looking now at all the mistakes that I made, and the things, because I was hurting and wounded, and I didn't really love myself. And now that I'm seeing this new version of myself, I'd like the chance to reconnect. This is you, right? Okay, so this is where they are. This person has also been through some things in 2020. And I'm hearing that there's also distance, which is why you don't know this, which for this particular reading, which is why they're going into this in a different type of detail. Because this person is also getting ready to moving through a new path. They too have, as you see, the divine higher self. They're moving more onto the spiritual version of the self-awareness, where you are becoming aware through demonstrative behaviors of outcomes, success, and what that looks like and how it's making you feel. And you're finding confidence through the manifest action. And they are going inward to do the cleanse, outward. And they're wanting to go deeper. They want to find out the nuances. They want to explore, which is why they're telling me to let you know this person has these different abilities and gifts, and they want to go into a deeper journey to not only learn more insights about themselves, but they want to touch a place where their wisdom connects deeply with the source, with God, with this deeper, more vast universe, because they feel a calling to know more truth, to become more light. They're going in the humanitarian, philosophical, esoteric. They're going down into a deeper journey, and they're not even sure who they're going to become, because they're wanting to now. They're looking at the world, and you're looking at success. Their success is how they can bring love into the world and light, and although you're becoming the enjoyment of your own manifest self destiny, it's looking a little different. So let's continue. The healing notes for both of you is they have a resounding sound. So they are vibrating through being able to speak their truth. And you have a deeper heart connection, because you still haven't yet, you're focusing, they're telling me to tell you that your focus is on the obvious, the outward feeling and connection to success, to find yourself. But now they want you to ground. And you also need to go inward. You are doing the let go work, but now they want you to let yourself go and control of trying to force things together, because that could be very dangerous. There's no need to worry. And this person, have you guys just recently connected? Because I'm hearing that they look at your life and they're happy for you, but they're having some, they're looking at you kind of like they're not sure. So they're not sure if you both share the same value. So you guys have recently connected. And so you have to reassure them that you are still healing and you're letting go, and that you want to expand more in the heart space, because this person is definitely living in the higher self. That heart space is wide open, and they are confident, and they're taking a journey here. Now, I want you to look here. They're getting ready to go even deeper into, a new version of themselves that's even different than the one here. They are definitely looking at esoteric, more spiritual means of living and a lifestyle, and they looked here at your conversation and your recent connection, or you guys are about to. This is happening This has already happened. Now we're recording this. I don't know when we're going to drop this. This video was recorded on, what's today's date? The 23rd? Yeah. It's the 23rd. I think it's the 24th now. Yeah, so we work relentlessly here at I'm Powered by Love TV to bring you the best content. So we never know what day it is because our time just bleeds together. We're practitioners, so we work by day, and then we put on our, superhero costume and we read to y'all by night. So, this person has recently resurfaced back in your life. So by the time you hear this, you will have already connected and spoken. I'm seeing via they reached out to you or you reached out to them. The connection happened on social media. I see Facebook here. And then you connected. You reconnected, exchanged a phone call, conversation. And then, so some of you may have met because the energy is really soft here. Some of you connected and met. Some of you were hesitant to meet, but you did have a nice, you felt very effortless conversation, and they did too. But they looked at you and they said they're not really sure if you've changed much. So, because what I hear is that you're going to have to go back into this conversation and tell them what you were healing and what you were letting go, because they think that you are still the same. There's no need to worry. This is for sure. You're going to have to let them know that you still are wanting to explore the healing of your heart and those old wounds, the fear of being loved. And you know that this person is loving because this is what's here. This is a very affectionate, loving person. And you are a demonstrative person. This is how you show love. You show love by doing, and they show love by quality time and affection. So your ways of being are different, and this is what has them reconsidering whether or not this is a good idea. They are looking at not being controlled by life. They want to be free. And this is what they're saying. You are still working on healing your heart connection. You do deserve to be loved. And they want to be free in love. So part of this is their fear that you're going to try to control their free spirit and their effervescent connection to earth and nature. And they could even be the type of person who they're vegan, and they're doing some deeper looking. They're meditating, they're doing yoga, they're experiencing this connection with the divine, that they look at your life and they say, you need to let them know that you are still working on your self-worth, and that you are wanting to take the journey. Ask them to help you explore this. And this will heal this part. This is why they're saying the healing connection for you is the heart. This person has the ability right now to speak things into existence. So they could really just say, you know what, I want to be free of the type of relationship that has drama based on, a person who's not really sure of their worth, and they try to display their worth in things. Do you see what's happening here? Can you rekindle this? Absolutely, because this person is open-hearted to you. They just look at your life. You're going to have to communicate in a vulnerable way, and not through statistics, analytics, and logic. You're going to have now have a conversation about emotion, someplace that you don't feel comfortable with. You're not the type of person who feels and thinks in feelings. So you're going to have to express and communicate now differently in order to turn this around. Nevertheless, you are definitely on the path of healing. And when you get to a place of knowing that you deserve self-love and that you are worth it, you can always attract someone else. So A or B could happen. This is wide open. The gamble is yours to take. Is this person worth it? Only you can decide. All the love and energy is there. They're just looking at their version of life versus your version of life. Understood? All right. Very well. We're going to wrap this up. And in summary, Here we go. All right, so we're going to summarize this, and I just heard something. I'm going to kind of give you an example. I feel like this could, I'm not going to say I feel like, because I don't feel like. I hear, this is what I heard, this person could easily be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And you could be Capricorn, Virgo, or Sagittarius. Make sense? These are some strong, very strong, demonstrative things. And this is this person is fluid because they're open to deeper insights. They're dreamers, and they're seeing visions, and they're being led down the path of spiritual development, where yours is more demonstrative of financial stability and well-being and status. And they're looking at this, having the reconsideration. So they wanted me to share that with you, because now you are going to have to communicate from a space you're not comfortable from. So that's why they burst out the zodiacs, because everybody in the room will tell you that. I'd be like, who, what now, what sign are you? I don't even know. So for me to be able to spit that out, they can definitely, you can watch Soul Scopes, honey, because I'd be like every time, what zodiac sign am I doing a reading for right now? So we do that, Soul Scopes, your Akashic Record channel reading on Soul Scopes. So if this resonates with you, if this is you, we're going to go ahead and break this down. This person is a free spirit. They are moving, and they're very loving and openly affectionate and tender. This is your counterpart in the relationship, and this is you. They are going into a deeper journey of spiritual refuge. They want a life that is led by spirit. They are moving into the divine higher self. This is the expression of how high they want to go. They want to ascend this level of consciousness of 3D, 4D. They're exploring 5 and 6. They're floating, and they want to ground that down by giving more love and light to the world. And so this is what they're speaking into existence right now. You guys have already reconnected. You've had a conversation. They reached out, or you reached out on Facebook, and had a conversation. This conversation led to a reconsideration, and they just want to be free. And they feel like what they're reconsidering is that they feel like your life of success, and you're honoring your path. You are doing you. Boo, go ahead. And you're looking at the milestones of your life, and you're figuring, I missed this person, and I realized what I did wrong. Remember, they said that. And that there's some things which is why they're reconsidering, because they're looking at who you're becoming, and they're seeing that you've changed, but they're really not sure how. And so you need to express that you're still working on releasing and cleansing and letting go and healing, and on your own journey. And you're going to have to do this by means of emotional communication. Your healing note here is grounding. You are going to have to come in a very unnatural way. So you're going to have to ground down and communicate what you have experienced and how you've discovered yourself in a new way, because you didn't really believe in yourself before. And now you're finding that you are manifesting life on your own terms, because you are healing some of your own wounds. Because one of the big wounds that you have is knowing that you are worthy, which is why these milestones and following your path and having that self-confidence. Because remember, gold Sheen Obsidian is bringing out knowing yourself with confidence through self-knowledge. You both have learned this about yourself during 2020. And so either way, once you begin to heal, I'm going to recommend revive your relationship with self-love. This takes you on a different type of journey. Maybe one that you will find compatibility. Not only discover that you are worth. You are the only one in the relationship worth of it, first of all, in the first place. Let's go there first. So that's the types of workshops that we do at I Empowered by Love, on top of the coaching. So I'm going to recommend that, but you're also going to have to communicate that you did work through some things and that you're still healing. You are still healing, okay? There's no need to worry. If you do reach out, do it in the confidence, but do it through emotion. Have an emotional, connective conversation. But I am going to invite you to revive your relationship with self-love. They're saying clearly that you need to know that you deserve the love. And this person is moving more into spiritual means. So why don't you do the same? Seek the same. You're trying to figure out how to let this go anyway, but your main focus is obtaining. manifesting of the physical things in life, it's harder for you to focus on emotional things, which is why they're sharing that this is the reason for the reconsideration, because of the things that transpired prior to in the relationship. So they don't see how you've changed. You're going to have to express that, and also let them know, hey, I checked out this website, and I'm looking at doing this webinar. Maybe this is something you can help me with, or maybe we could do together. So I'm Jameen. I want to thank you for tuning in to I'm Powered by Love TV. And again, this is Will My Relationship Reconcile? Here you have the notes. You know what the universe has in store for you. You see where your intentions are and where they're at. And I'm recommending highly, in order for you to move into a space where you can even learn how to have emotional intelligence, and speak from your heart, and cleanse and let go of these things that are still holding you back. Right here. Oh, is this the right one? Yeah, letting go. You're working on it, but you don't have that knowledge that they have worked through, and maybe this is the time for you to do that. However, either way, you still could walk into a space where you open up and manifest. So if this resonates with you, please subscribe, like, comment, let us know. We love to hear from you. Hit the notification so that you can get all the new content right here. And I am Powered by Love TV. And I'm Jameen. And I want to say namaste. And I will see you next time. Beautiful.